MMA fans, as the fighters get ready to take the stage at UFC 277, you can take down your own big win at DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. And every new customer, all you got to do, give $5, we'll give you $100 in free bets. And if you want more action, you can also double your winnings with the same game parlay. So what you got to do is this. You combine multiple bets, like which fighter will win, how long the fight will last, and many, many more things. And then we will double those bets. So you combine those bets. All you got to do, UFC 277, same game parlay. And if it hits, I know a lot of guys like to do parlays. If it hits, you will win double. It's tremendous. Guys, there are so many matchups that have big-time opportunities to make money. Like Julianna Pena cashing as such a big underdog last time. What if you put her with someone else? What if you put her against Derek Lewis? Or what if you put her and choose Kai Kara France as two underdogs? These together could make you a massive amount of money. Or how about saying that the fight goes 2 rounds in the Pena versus Nunes rematch? Something like that can really benefit you in the betting. DraftKings is safe, secure. And you know what's another great thing about DraftKings? You can deposit and withdraw your money whenever you want. We don't limit what you can do and what you can take. So all you got to do, download the DraftKings Sportsbook. Use the code Cormier. Bet $5 on any UFC 277 fighter to win and get $100 in free bets. One more time. Download the app, DraftKings Sportsbook. Use the promo code Cormier. Bet $5. We'll give you $100 in free bets. Win your money. Get paid. We'll be doing the money dance after Saturday. That's the DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the UFC. Let's go. Everything's different. New haircut. I mean, it's light. It's so light.
Ready to get that thing back.
Get it back.
Get it back.
You look different. Everything looks different. You feel different.
Saturday, I'm going to get my thing back.
You look thin, too. Is the weight under control? Everything good?
Everything's good. So I did a full camp, actually. So I'm ready to go DC. I'm going to get that thing back.
I'm here with the Lioness Amanda Nunes, the former 2-division champion, still the featherweight champion of the world. Champ, thank you so much for checking in with me. I appreciate it. You look good. You got a new sponsor, look like. See new sponsor?
Many.
Many,
couple. It's a good thing, huh?
Was that surprising, though? Like, after, I mean, you said new sponsors, you lost your belt, and you're still, like, universally loved. Yeah,
actually, I was a lot busy after I lost it than when I have the belt. That was a little different for me. I don't expect it. Like, usually, like, when you lose your belt, it kind of, things slow down.
Slow down.
But with me, it was the other way around. I got, like, a lot of sponsors and a lot of people contact me and then, like, want me all over. So that's awesome. Motivated even more, you know, to get that thing back. But yeah, I was pretty busy just right after I lost my belt. Like, I really, like, got a lot of contact. A lot of people want to sponsor me, and I'm happy.
Did you enjoy The Ultimate Fighter?
I did.
Be honest.
I did. Honestly, like, I want, you know, like, we all look forward to be a coach.
The coach, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Initially, but then once you're there, it's like, you know?
Honestly, because at the gym, like, I like to help my friends a lot. You know what I mean? I share a little experience with them. So, and when I got there, the girls were so excited to be coached by me. That's make it easy for me. And for Nina, too. And I always make sure, like, I want to really, like, be there for them. And I always enjoy it. Every time that I went train or went back home, I always think, like, what I'm going to do for them to be a good training. So it was good for me. See, like, and give a lot of credit, even more, for the coach being in that position, too. So the only thing that I really, like, was a little bit, like, too much for me was being the camera all the time to talk about every time, like,
everything you do.
Everything I do, I have to talk about it. So that was a little challenging for me. But I handle.
Yeah. Being around Julianna Pena for all that time, right? Was that difficult at all? Because for me, when I did it with Stipe, I wanted to try to kind of, like, win over him in everything at every time, even in the exchanges. Was that difficult for you, just always crossing paths with her, seeing her constantly? Because in the build-up to the fight the first time, there were things that weren't necessarily nice said about you by Julianna Pena. Like, was it hard at all?
Honestly, she didn't even like she was there.
Really?
Yeah, because she was in her own world, you know, do her things, her phone. Like, honestly, like, she didn't even like she was there. You know, and for me it was easy because being there was a very nice experience. I want to enjoy everything, you know, see how everything works, how be there for everything. So it was very easy to be there. And for her, I don't know if it was that
Well, I
easy.
saw at the end you were trying to talk to her. You're like, you got a lot to say.
Yeah, it's like, say to me, let's make this fun for the people that would watch at home.
Why do you think she didn't engage with you like that?
I don't know. I feel like it can be a strategy too. It's like, you know, she talk a lot, now she don't talk that much. So it can be like a little strategy that she have, I don't know.
You think maybe in the first fight she thought by doing that she could maybe get to you a little bit, but now it's like I can't surprise Amanda anymore, right? Because maybe the threat wasn't as great in Julianna Pena in fight 1 because you're thinking what you had done to everybody else was so easy. Probably figured the next one's going to be just that easy. So she made herself like bark, bark, bark. Now she's kind of reserved because she has the win. You think that now she's like, I don't want to really rile her up because now I'm on the radar.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it can be that too. You know, we actually never know. But like, definitely I feel like she know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
I feel like she kind of like, I didn't feel her 100%.
Yeah.
And she know Saturday I'm going to be there.
That's something that's kind of been a bit of a, it's like the theme, right? I was talking to Nina out in the hallway, and she told me you had a deep bone bruise in your knee. She said you were barely able to train. She said you would do like a circuit and have to take days off. You're Amanda Nunes. Why not just not fight? I mean, I know you had pulled out of fights before, but if anyone has any leniency with your schedule, with what you have done, it's you. To put yourself in that situation, obviously it was a massive mistake. So why just not fight?
And line up to the next camp right after I turned the first one down because I had COVID.
Yep, COVID.
I still coughed DC during the next camp.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, keep my lungs like, try to like see how far I can go, you know, as cough at the same time. So and it was a huge mistake. Yeah. You know what I mean? I still like, I don't know why I want to fight so bad. You know what I mean? But I was be able to convince even my coach. I was okay. You know what I mean?
And you know, and to the people that go, well, it just sounds like she lost, so there's a lot of excuses. Yeah,
that people think that, but like what I'm gonna say, I really have. I went through those things. What I'm gonna say.
So those coaches, Amanda, I'm sorry to cut you off, but those coaches that you said you're able to convince them, you're not with them anymore.
No.
Maybe they should have had taken the stop.
I feel like honestly, like I don't wanna really put it. My loss in my coach. I take all the responsibility for that. You know what I mean? But like, Conor would be, he was my head coach for so long. He was somebody that would be able to stop me in that. He would be able to like,
hey, we just can't.
If you're gonna step there, I'm not go with you. I don't know.
Then you wouldn't have went.
I know what to do.
Because you respect him so greatly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nina would be able to do that to me. It's like
Nina can't say
she tried.
She tried to make you not fight. She told me, she goes, but she can't say, Amanda, you're not ready to fight. If you go fight, I can't support this. Yeah, but your coach, he could have.
I don't want to, like, honestly, I don't want to
put it. You're not trying to put it on him. I get it, but it's like, I know what you're saying.
He would be the only person, Conor, would be the only person. I told him that. I said, like, you know, as much we so close, you know, we have this very good friendship, I never would tell you, like,
no, I'm just gonna do what I want to do
shit today, so I cannot. I want to do, you know. And if you, as my coach, my head coach, like you can, you will go. Yeah. You know. But like I told him, like I don't want to put this, you know, in your back. I really like need you that moment.
I needed you to be my mind.
My mind that moment.
Yeah.
And I was by myself.
Was that part of the reason that you're not at the American Top Team? I understand. Everybody knows that the whole Kayla Harrison thing, and I know an opponent maybe lurking.
That was a little heavy for me, too.
That's heavy, too.
Yeah,
but like, was that a part of it, too? Like, for you to move on, like, coach, and in that moment,
yes,
I looked to my left, and...
Yeah, that was a good one thing, too. That's I don't want to, like, walk in my gym and I have a girl that's trained with my coach. And in my gym, that's like attacking me all the time.
Verbally,
social media,
like,
exactly. Yeah. And when we walk in the gym training, we are best friends.
Because when you...
It's like, that's not going to work, man. If you want to fight me, you're going to fight.
Fight me. Let's just figure it out.
Let's figure it out. And you cannot be here.
Because one thing
you know what I mean? And she cannot be here in my gym. Because she have to go.
It's one thing for Julianna to do that because you got to fight. But a teammate, it's a little different. Yeah,
we never was like, we never training, like set up a training, like, okay, she's going to help me for my camp. It never was like that. If you one day, like Mike Brown, like have her, or I ask her for something, our schedule was like be able to finally match. We make work with training, but never was like a full training.
Yeah, just like little things.
Especially when she started like talk about me, I said like now it make weird for me to like wanna be there and help. She helped me or whatever happened, or I help her in somewhere, because here's one thing, when she got the microphone like in the interview, she wondered what I have, what I work for in that gym.
Yeah. And that was a time where there weren't as many championships at American Top Team.
When I stepped in that, only Robbie Lawler was the champion there.
I know.
You know what I mean? And I brought 2 for that. You
bought 2.
I brought 2.
And it'll always stand. Regardless of if you're there or not, it always stands that you were a champion at the American Top Team.
Exactly. I expect, like, honesty. If he started talk about me as a champion of the gym, I feel like the gym should stop her. Say like, she's our champion, so you cannot keep saying those things. But I understand too, nobody wanna be in nobody's business, you know?
For sure.
But like, it's one thing that I always say, like, I'm gonna be the only girl that's gonna step in the cage with the America Top Team name.
Yeah.
I don't wanna, like, maybe one day if me and Kayla face each other, she's the other side and raise the same flag as America Top Team. That would feel good. And then I decided like now it's time to go, because if that happened, I'm gonna go in my own.
And the new gym has been fantastic.
Fantastic, and I'm very happy. I'll be able to grab all my posters, all the history that I make. That's always in the corner. I say like, Nina, what are we gonna do with that? We're never gonna put it out anywhere.
It's all in the gym now.
It's like all in the walls in the gym. Every time that I open the gym, I feel like that energy. I'm gonna do it again.
And there's like a piece to that.
A piece to, because it's like I'm by myself there.
Yeah.
It's not threat. You know, I'm safe in my place, and I be able to get whatever I want. That's gonna be there for me 100%.
Man, I gotta ask you about the fight. So, and I was calling the fight, and I could see your face change when you realized, like, oh shit. Right? Like you realize, oh shit, because you dropped her, bang, and then she got up. And in the second round, you start to get a little tired, and you started to overextend and overreach on your shots, because I think there was an urgency, like, I got to get her out of here because I don't have what it takes to go 25 minutes. In that moment when she's hitting you with those jabs, what in the world are you thinking, like, oh my God, this is the worst case scenario? Honestly, like in the second round, having one moment that I saw, I shake my arms, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like it's
you know
what I mean? I say like,
you know it though in there. Like we know it in there when shit's not going right.
Yeah, and then like when she really, and I was there, you know, everything that's not me. I never is gonna like brawler, you know, and stay there. You hadn't fought like that in so long. Exactly, and I always have my timing, my in and out very good, because to avoid those moments. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's when I'm shining, when I'm outside, and then go back and then put it on top of everything she showed me. So, but I don't always be able to move it at all. Your legs couldn't move? My legs couldn't move, and I couldn't move in my camp because I have my knee injury. Yeah, an injury. So I didn't always be able to really get in my time.
What percentage do you think you were in that fight? What percentage of Amanda Nunes did Julianna Pena beat?
Man, I'm
75, 50, 60, what do you think?
Yeah, 50.
50%? Yeah. So this weekend, what do you think you do to Julianna Pena?
Oh man, I'm gonna be precise in DC. Precise in everything. You know, I can go 5 rounds, no problem. I did it. Yeah. My full camp for her, for this fight. sparring, everything that I really like to do to feel I'm ready. If I don't do a sparring and do how I like to do, I'm not ready. Because sparring is the fight. It's just in your gym.
You fight to train to fight. Exactly. It's the only way to train to fight.
If you agree with me, when I sparring and I go home and say, I'm good.
I feel good.
I feel good. You know? So, and yeah, but like, you know, don't get me wrong, she's a tough girl.
Did she hit hard or anything? Did she hit hard or anything? Was she powerful?
She was be able to connect good ones that's get me unbalanced.
Were you surprised with the power?
I did surprising of the power. I feel like my body was so in shock with everything was going on. I didn't even know what it was like, you know what I mean? So, and everything was hate, you see. When you get punched over and over in the same spot, can just be a touch.
It can be a touch, but it's the same spot.
It's the same spot over
hitting that button, pressing that button, pressing that button.
Exactly, and they ended up like, go out. So, and when she take me down, like I was done already.
I could not believe it. Well, you could hear our reaction. It was like literally the most shocking thing I have seen.
And then when I get up asking, you know, what the fuck's happening? I didn't even remember. We gotta watch it when I walk it. We gotta watch it. I say like, yeah, Nina was telling me, you know, the same feeling that you was having in the camp.
Is what happened.
What happened. Your camp, Nina was telling me right after, whatever you train in your camp that I tried to stop you, you did it that night.
She told you I told you so? Oh, that must have made for some long days.
When I remember like when my last sparring, no sparring actually, my last like.
I would have been so pissed. I was so pissed. Don't tell me I told you so.
Nina's dad, he's very like, he don't want to get involved in our things, but also he's there all the time. He know me pretty well because he always there. He help us with Bragan too. He stay with Bragan in the gym with us. And then in my last camp, he always come up to me that's like, you okay, right?
Yeah, he's worried. Excuse worried.
Yeah, he was worried. And then for C-loop to water, like that was a little bit weird for me. And then like, and I told Nina, like, your daddy asking me if I'm okay. So how was my training today? And then Nina told me like, you don't look that good.
Yeah.
She was straight say that to me.
She was telling you straight.
I said like, but you know, like mine is gonna be better later.
Well, you start to develop almost like a God mentality because you're beating everybody so bad. Before I let you guys ask you this real quick, before Deiveson Figueiredo beat Brandon Moreno in an immediate rematch, the last person to do that was Vitor Belfort way back in 2004. Like, see, they always say I don't do my research. I got a friend named Aaron that helped me out with this. Entitled challenges, immediate rematches. The challengers 2-10. I was one of those where I went to an immediate rematch and I lost again. What's going to make this different for you this weekend? Because you're going into the fight as a favorite still, even though you're the challenger. But what we've seen between you two in terms of interactions was Julianna was able to show you something that nobody had been able to do for a long time. So what changes for Amanda Nunes? How do you not allow her to just overwhelm you like she did last time?
Honestly, GC, like I see that the same style before. You know, so I see with Felice Spencer, that's a very good grappling. She's that kind of style that's...
You just picked her apart.
Exactly.
It looked like you were sparring her.
Exactly. So and in the 145, so was somebody that was heavier than me.
Yeah.
You know, and keep push forward, keep pressure me, try to like take me down, you know, and she can take as well.
Yeah.
She was 5 rounds with me, like get hit and then try, grab me, stay tough, stay consistent, you know, punch exactly like Julianna, crazy, and then come after me to take me down, you know. I just tell you, I did a full camp for this fight. I got all my time, I'm precise now, you know, my wrestling is like on point, my defense is on point, so I'm ready to go, DC.
And you feel like you get your belt back?
My belt back.
Yeah.
I'm going to get my belt back. And the fire after I lost it is like really is here again.
Yeah.
You know, the challenge that's bringing me the best of
it gets a look at you, well, with you being as dominant as you were, it's hard not to develop a little bit of complacency, like, I'm the best.
No, honestly, like, everybody been asking me about what Dana White say about me. I don't think he's wrong at all to say, because what I've been done my whole life, you know, all this history that I make, I have one moment that I will enjoy too.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I want to enjoy. I want to see my family. I want to like stay home a little bit, like
take
be
a
more
look
lazy.
at the picture. Like just look at the picture.
Let's look at the picture. Look at the belt. Of course, it's not something that we should, but sometimes we get in those
You're
moods.
a human being.
I'm a human being. I can do mistakes too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and then I understand why he said that. I don't think that is bad at all. You know what I mean? I just say like, yeah, but like that was why I lost.
Okay.
You know, and the only thing that I take from that is that not always at all. But sometimes we get comfortable. You know, like I cleaned the division. You know, both divisions for so long.
Yeah.
And it's like the challenge that I needed.
You really don't see anybody as your equal after a while.
So, and then when I lost, I say like, boom.
There it is.
This is what I need, you know? The fire up is like, I wake up and then it's like, if I have to make an adjustment, you know, I'm gonna do, put all things together, you know, make this the right way.
Perfect.
And then getting my belt back.
Champ.
To bring my belt to my gym now.
Yeah.
You know?
Brand new reason to chase.
Brand new, very like good place to be, my place, you know, and I'm just like happy and ready to go to really be able to prove, you know, I'm the best. Yeah. I'm better than all those girls, and I'm here this week 100%. You know, I was be able to cure all my injuries that I needed that was hurting me, and I'm ready to go.
Well, you have proven time and time again that you are the greatest female fighter we've ever seen, one of the best of all time. Guys, watch Amanda Nunes try to become the bantamweight champion for the second time this weekend at UFC 277 from Dallas, Texas, American Airlines Arena. The GOAT Amanda Nunes, like, subscribe, make sure you hit that buy button for the pay-per-view this weekend. We get to watch Amanda compete.
Let's go.
It don't get much better than that. Until next time, peace. You know what? Actually, before you leave, I got a bone to pick with you. You taking my jobs now? You doing detail?
You gotta figure it out.
Did you like it?
I like it.
Did you enjoy
I like it? It's cool. And they break down pretty well for me.
Yeah.
Because for a little bit, like I have a hard time because I have to stop and then
stop, press,
and I want to talk the whole thing. I want to talk the whole time, the whole fight. He said like, no, hold on. We just needed like the good parts of the fight. So, and then they break it out pretty well, and they always be able to do. It's pretty cool, huh?
It's a good job.
It's cool.
And I know you did great at it. Thank you. Good luck, champ.
I don't know if I'm better than you, but
don't be too happy about her details so she don't take my damn job. She's still winning championship belts. Until next time, guys. Peace.